Hi there, I'm Alex from Tutoring Heroes, and today we're going to be doing some literacy skills together. Let's go see what we're learning about today. Memorising tricky spellings can be really tricky. So in this video, we're going to look at 4 methods that could help you learn any sort of spelling that you are finding tricky. Our checklist is simple. It says you can remember spellings by using mnemonics, sounding it out, spotting words within words, and acrostics. There are some other methods, but these are the 4 we're going to look at today. So mnemonics is a phrase or a tool that helps you remember. So, for example, in the word dessert, I can remember the double S means so sweet. Dessert, so sweet, I must remember to use 2 S's. Then I know that desert will have 1 S because the desert is not so sweet. If I get confused with the word necessary and I forget how many C's and how many S's there are, I can remember necessary has 1 coffee and 2 sugars, 1 C and 2 S's. And lastly, the word ascertain. When you ascertain a fact, be as certain as you possibly can. If I remember that little mnemonic, I'll remember how to spell ascertain. The other way to do it is to sound out, and this can be helpful to sound out the odd parts of a word. For example, February, I can remember February, and that can help me when I'm spelling. Same with Wednesday. Instead of thinking Wednesday, in my head I can think Wednesday. Or acceptable, I could remember accept-able. It sounds like acceptable, but it's actually accept-able. If I remember it like that in my head, hopefully I can spell it correctly. Sometimes there are words hiding within other words, so let's see if we can spot any of them. In conscience, we have the word science, so hopefully that will help you now you're trying to spell conscience in your writing. You can remember conscience, science. In the word independent, if you remember how to spell depend or dent at the end, that can help break up that word and make it not seem so tricky. In socioeconomic, if I know how to spell economic, I can add socio at the beginning. It breaks up that word again so it doesn't seem so intense. Same with extraordinary. Extraordinary is actually extraordinary, 2 separate words. One of the last methods is to use acrostics. Acrostics are a phrase you make from the starting letters of a tricky word. So you may have heard because is remembered big elephants can always understand small elephants. Rhythm can be remembered with rhythm helps your 2 hips move. And someone was made up with some octopuses might eat our new equator. These are just some fun ways of trying to remember tricky spellings. Everybody remembers differently. You'll like some methods for some words and other methods for other words. Have a go making up your own and use mnemonics, sounding it out, spotting words within words, and acrostics to help you with those really tricky spellings. Thanks for watching this video today, brought to you by Tutoring Heroes.